Hello, welcome to the Brick House, and today we are going to use this new to us manure spreader. This thing's probably 60 or 70 years old, and we bought it from a guy about 4 miles away from us. He hand delivered it to us, showed us how it works, and we're going to give it a try. My son's going to open the pathway for us. We've got a couple sections of electrical fence that's in the way, so he's opening the path, and here we go. It has been so muddy. I've got to go through this little muddy section here, and I think we'll be just fine. The tractor's in 4-wheel drive, so even pulling this big wagon full of manure, I think we'll be good. Here we go. Made it. Wagon's still back there. It is 93 degrees here today, but right here we've got all these pine trees, and then there's a small woods, and there's a nice cool breeze blowing through there. Our pigs are over there in the woods. We use them as brush control. We're trying to increase the fertility of this section of land, so we're letting it grow fallow, and we're adding some manure to it. Before I get started, I wanted to show you a little bit about the manure spreader for my memory banks as well as everybody else. Okay, this manure spreader we just painted. Our kids got the assignment to paint it with this rust restoration. It's something from Rust-Oleum. But anyway, we've got a full wagon of manure. These, like, I kind of joke that it's a death trap. There is a chain that goes on the bottom that circles around on the bed of the wagon that kind of acts as a conveyor belt to shift the manure off the back of the wagon. And we've got these little fingers that flick it out, and then also over here there's paddles on the backside that also help to spread it. So it really casts it probably about 15 or 20 feet in all directions when it's moving. So it's pretty impressive. Like I said, I think it's 50 or 60, maybe even 70 years old. It's a pretty old piece of equipment, farm equipment. And this here spins. And these, I think, are adjustments. They're attached to that bar, but this is how the guy said it works best, in that middle position. And then it's got a little foot that's that raises it and lowers it for when you are parking it. And then it goes on the PTO on the back, and it also has a tow bar. So anyway, I think I might let my son try it. So this is the first time my son has ever driven the tractor as well. So I just gave him a basic lesson on how to do it, and he's gonna, hey, there he goes, it's flipping the manure. Yeah, I just about got hit with a piece. See how it just throws it up high in the air. Every once in a while there's a big chunk that comes through. Look at that. So we'll see how long it takes to get rid of all that manure out of the back of the wagon. If anybody wants to tell me what the name of this manure spreader is, just for my reference, I'd appreciate it. If anybody has any helpful hints, I'd also appreciate that. We are new to farming. We have a small farm, about 70 acres. We're enjoying it, and we're trying to be more and more hands-on every year. I think it's my husband's goal to maybe be a farmer in retirement. I told my son not to turn it too sharply, just because I'm not super comfortable with how it's hooked onto the back of the tractor. It's an old piece of equipment. I want to go easy on it. The guy we bought it from had a very old tractor that he ran it with, and it obviously was made for that style of tractor. So this is a newer John Deere that I have, a John Deere 1700 or 4700, I think is the style that we have. But anyway, it looks like it's almost out. To me, it looks like a medieval torture chamber. You got the little spiky fingers and the little paddles at the back. You definitely wouldn't want to get caught up in that. That would be super dangerous. And then you've got the conveyor belt system on the bottom of the wagon. And the wagon itself is wooden. We had talked about potentially storing manure in there, like having the kids shovel the manure into the back and just leaving it in the barn. But the guy that we got it from said it's probably not a good idea. All right, I think we're done. So we're going to go ahead and just make a manure pile, which is kind of what we were trying to get away from, because our manure piles are so far away from the barn. They're not convenient for just hauling wheelbarrows full away, and I think that's why we ended up with a big mess in the barn over the winter, just the convenience of it. So we're trying to work out a new system. When I get back here and take a look, I'm going to show you the conveyor system in the bottom. Don't turn on that PTO. Go ahead and put it in park. There, you can see that. And it just moves down and shoves all the manure out the back. It is pretty slick, actually. So, alright, that's it for the brick house for today. Our maiden voyage of the manure spreader. So, that was fun. I appreciate any comments from anybody with more information about this manure spreader, and any helpful hints that we may be able to receive from you all. Thank you. Like and subscribe for more videos.